Let's start recording. Incidentally, comes to you via a mixed berry squash. Oh. Greetings from Riser. Ooh. Oh. Right, I've got all this to catch up on. Alright, duty officers. Oh, hello. What are my duty officers? Who am I allowed? I think I'll title of surveyor. Commendation XP. That's what we want. Ooh. Let's... Oh, dude, let's get... No, let's not get Sarnak. Let's get Stoggin. Just because I like his name. Alright. Ball red alert weekend. Press Y. Oh! Might do some of that later on. Admiralty. Ooh, wait a minute. I think I've got a load of stuff here. Alright. Who's currently going on? So, alright. Ferengi. Oh, I got a ship. Ooh. Oh, I got loads of stuff. Alright, no, let's not waste it on those. Who? Let's get... Yes! And I need more science. We've got a science one. Give me a nice high science one. Let's go high science one. That's got too much of a high science one. Alright. Oh, there we go. Let's just do that. Oh, 96% in like one go. Let's just do that. Oh, I got another open slot. Okay, refugees. Ooh, only 50%. Alright, so one's got a good engineering. That's too much. I'll pass on that one. On that one. Wow, that's quite a lot. If there's only some ships, I'm gonna do that one. Oh, come on, give me something. 100 tactical required. Blimey! Oh, hey, here we go. This one might work. Yeah, let's do that. See what happens. Alright. Right, that's that done. Research development. Oh, that's still going. Yeah, I started some earlier. Alright. Inventory. Well, bridge officers. Get the bridge. Oh, no. Where's my duty officers? Roster. Class. Assignments. Show ready. None. Ooh. Reclaim a simulated board. Starfleet Medical is suffering. Why is Starfleet Medical never suffering? Alright. Start at the bottom here. Oh. Yes. Nothing. Trade. Colonial. Treat major injuries. Yeah, okay, that might be. Oh, what? Okay, I got nothing left. Alright. I think we're looking good. I think. Sort all that out. Loads of low by crystals. Alright. I want to use, but I can't, so I'm just going to discard it. Move the candidate roster. Yeah, there we are. Don't know why I've got that. Ooh. Sorry, we're looking good. Anything regarding impulse engines? No, I think that's just going to be much better. Yeah. Maximum resilient. Yeah, that's okay. I think we're looking good. I think things are looking good. Oh, mail. Sale expired. Oh yeah, not a surprise. Ooh. endeavors. Do I have any? I don't think I do. So I've got to look at my ship. Oh, mastery unlocks. Yes, please. Rapid repairs. Ah, nice. Hangar pets. Enhanced hull plating. This is freaking awesome. Right, where do we get to in our missions? Civilians. No! To bother about all those. Alright, Delta Quadrant. What's left behind? Apparently we found an artifact on Vadwar Prime. Okay.
Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are leading the analysis of the artifact you found on Vadwar Prime. I knew you'd want to be there for the great reveal, so I've arranged for you and your crew to be part of the team.
Not very kind of you, sir.
Rendezvous with Voyager to get started.
Will do.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah, now it's only just there. We'll take a little trip. Hello. Sparky's come to check on me, make sure I'm okay. I'm gonna make sure he's alright, because it is war.
I'm currently on leave.
No, you're not on leave on Voyager yet. Shush. Begin what's left behind. Sir, we've arrived in the Now Shadan system. Voyager sends Admiral Tuvok's regards and says they are ready for you as soon as we move in transporter range. Oh, let's go find Voyager. Oh, it's over there. Oh, I'm going over to Voyager again. Do 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 bum bum ba da ba bum bum bum. Sir, as arranged to meet in the transporter room, he wishes to speak to you about the device we recovered. Oh, he's waiting for me. Hey, Admiral, how's it going?
Welcome back to Voyager. We were about to begin studying the device you recovered from Gall's communication center. Since you have spearheaded much of our efforts here, I would like you to take the lead once again.
Cool.
Captain Kim and 7 of 9 are at your disposal. Talk with them if you need more help deciphering the device. When you finish your analysis, return to me for further orders. I will be here in the transporter room to see you off.
Understood, Admiral. I'll take a look at the device in engineering. Where is engineering? Ah, gone to the turbo lift. Ah, you're not engineering. Engineering! Where is engineering? Engineering seems a long way. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey! Oh. Mysterious device. Hey, Kim.
Glad you're here. We transported the device to engineering here so we could run all the scans and tests we could think of. The first thing we need to do is determine how it's communicating. We can't find any normal transmissions from it, but we're hoping you have some new ideas to bring to the table.
I hope so. Analyze. See, I just do that. You study the device for a while and realize it must transmit a signal of some sort. None of the domain detection modes seem to give any sort of feedback. You decide to investigate some of the more exotic transmission forms. Subspace. Valdar self-proclaimed masters of underspace, a form of subspace in the Delta Quadrant. So you hypothesize the device may be used to communicate directly to subspace. Your scans pick up a faint resonance. The device does appear to be designed to communicate with similar devices located in subspace. Captain!
The device communicates with subspace. We should have guessed that. Now comes the hard part. We need to access the device's memory core. The engineering team here on Voyager is good, and I've heard your team is top-notch.
Oh, yes.
But it might take more time than we have for either team to make a full analysis. We should have both teams give you their opinions on the device. If we work together, Hopefully we can make a breakthrough.
Agreed. Put it all on me, it's fine.
You'll need to set switches on the device until we get solid readings. We'll be able to tell if switches are in the correct position, but not which switches.
Oh, dude, it's
Good luck.
like that game Mastermind. If anybody remembers that. I'll get the switches. You other team tell me what state the device is in. Alright, here we go. Start accessing again. This'll work. Alright. There are 3 switches on the device. Each one can be on and off. You're required to get all 3 switches in the correct orientation before you can access the memory banks. Captain King will assist you in this task. Alright, anyway.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately, we don't know which 2 switches. Set them again and we'll redo our analysis.
Alright, so 2 are in the correct mode. So we'll...
Sir, I've consulted with both the engineers here on Voyager and your chief engineer. I am seeing green across the board.
Russ!
All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have access to the primary memory core of the device. Unfortunately, we're only halfway there. Now we need to access the secondary memory core to get full access to the data we need.
Alright, I'll go access it. So I need to start filling the switches again. Alright, evaluate.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct...
Alright.
The engineers tell me they were... Looks like you did it again.
Ha-ho!
All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance in accessing the memory banks of that device. She's in astrometrics, attempting to get a fix on the location of who, or what, is receiving these transmissions.
Excellent. I'll go see 7 of 9. Alright, first off, I'll beam the device to astrometrics first. That'll work. Seven! Hello.
We have access to the databanks of the device. Very efficient work. From the data we have received so far, we will be able to pinpoint the exact transmission coordinates. However, it is possible that doing so may alert whomever is on the other end that we have reverse-engineered their technology. There are 3 likely ways to get at the information. I suggest further analysis to determine the best course of action.
Okay. Oh! Ding, 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 ding. That's better. You have root access to the device now. All that's left is to determine the via device memory where the transmission is sent. Hopefully you can do this without alerting to parties. Analyze. Taking the time to probe the device, you determine that if you attempt a brute force intrusion, this will almost certainly alert the recipient of your actions. If you attempt an encrypted query, feel that the security protocol will likely trip some sort of alert to whomever is at the other end. Finally, a multi-vector query will give you a better than average chance of getting information without setting off any alarms. Alright, multi-vectored. You alright for that? Your attempt at a multi-factored intrusion of the database seems to have done the trick. No unusual activity is detected, and you have a location in real space where you can enter subspace near the transmission location. The Now Shadan system. The joys of having a dog. Alright, continue. Now you have the location of the transmission destination point. You should speak to Admiral Tuvok. Oh, off the transporter room again. Tuvok!
Fascinating. Excellent work. With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology, and why the neural parasites appeared again in this time and place. Commander Jarok of the Romulan Republic has requested to join you on this operation.
Okay.
Her own analysis of the device has shown that the Romulans have had some contact with the creators of this device, a race known as the Ilachi. She will meet you in subspace at the given coordinates. Finally, Voyager's emergency medical hologram, the Doctor, will be assigned to your crew. His knowledge of the Delta Quadrant races may prove invaluable. He's not much of a combatant, but should prove useful.
Understood, Admiral. Doc. Stay out of trouble.
Hello again.
Hello. Let's get going. Oh, where are we? Ooh. So, we've successfully transferred to space. The RRW Lisette should be arriving any moment. Looks like Gauss Communications. We're going to an Alachi outpost station. Still active, sir. I'm picking up several Alachi ships in the area. Got a yellow alert. Keep an eye on those Alachi ships.
Greetings. This is Commander Jirok of the RRW Lisette. When we learned that the Alachi were involved, I requested to shadow you on this mission. I know your experience with the Alachi is limited. The Romulan Republic, however, has an extensive history with this race.
Just exactly who are the Alachi?
The Tal Shiar used Alachi to help invade Veronat, a colony made up of Romulan refugees seeking to make a new life for themselves. The two factions worked together to convince Romulan colonies to join the Tal Shiar. It was in spite of this that the Romulan Republic was forged. We fought off the Tal Shiar and eventually made a stand against the Alachi at New Romulus. Many Romulans gave their lives in defense of our new homeworld. But that final defense seemed to quiet Alachi attacks for quite some time, barring the occasional incursion from subspace.
Understood.
All right, we'll follow your lead here.
Okay.
We're seeing 3 patrol groups. Recommend we eliminate them before we board the station.
That works for me. Hello. Oh, that was nice. That was nice and quick. Whoosh! This shield's looking me down for long. Oh! This is going very well. Push! Oh, someone's got an epic price token. Yay
It's
for them.
odd that Gaul was contacting the Alachi. They don't exactly play well with others.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Another Alachi ship is here to defend the outpost.
Oh, it's a battleship. Now we're gonna have a bit of fun. I am immune! Oh, that's how we do that. Ups. Alright. Oh, let's go and take an entire team with me. Come on. Loading. It's always loading. Oh, hey. We've arrived on the outpost, sir, and the doctor has offered to come to the away team to offer his extensive knowledge of the Delta Squadron. District Commander Drock has taken the away team from the Lassette to another part of the facility. She wants to speak with you before you begin.
I was thinking we should split up and cover as much of the facility as we can, unless you have a better idea.
Doctor, what's your take?
This is obviously an Alachi facility. What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. I, of course, do not have that problem. If you have an environmental suit, or even some sort of rebreather, you will be fine. If you don't, keep an eye out for something that could help filter out the toxins.
I do believe I have... Oh, look at that. Oh, dude, I'm going with that one. Alright. Everyone equip. Yes. Alright. Flores, you're going to need one. Mickey, I guess you need one. Tavel, you're going to need one. Zava, you're going to need one. I think that's everybody. Yeah.
Good. You found a breathing apparatus. That should take care of that nasty cough.
Enter the outpost. Ooh.
These are Solinate tables. I've read the Enterprise D's reports about them.
There you going, you little bugger. Scanning the bed.
These are definitely Solinate tables, which, if I'm correct, and I always am, is the same race we dealt with after using the Iconian Gateway on New Romulus. The Solinate kidnapped victims through subspace for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vadwar, this is beginning to make more sense.
I'm glad it's making more sense to
If
you.
I had to guess, there must be a stasis room nearby. We should find it and rescue anyone in there who can still be saved.
Alright. Let's do that. Well, I guess we've got to go around. Well, ain't that infuriating? That worked. Oh, more respawn points unlocked. Going through the door. Ooh, pretty.
It looks as if they are converting their captives into more Alachi. If my readings are correct, there are several individuals here who have only just begun the conversion process. We can save them if we beam them back to your ship.
Let's do that. Let's go save people.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Stop with the shooting already.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Come on, come on.
Transport this Galaxian directly to sickbay.
That's that one down. Doc, I know you're not much of a combatant, but do you think you could still pick up a phaser? That would, like, really help. Bentham, headshot. Let me in.
You'll be back on duty before you know it. One to beam up.
Get everybody rescued.
A Kazon? Even the Borg won't assimilate a Kazon.
Wow. Doctor being quite,
Everything will be fine, Mr. Teray. We'll beam you directly to sickbay.
the hell was he?
This is no way for a proud Klingon warrior to go out. We'll patch him up immediately.
The Hazari. One more.
Ah, a Hazari. Stay calm. We'll get you the medical attention you need. We're transporting you to a Romulan ship in orbit. You're going to be fine.
Yes.
Well, the Solanae are definitely involved. I believe I have everything I need from this area.
Excellent.
We need to keep moving if we hope to meet up with Commander Jirok.
Let's
The
keep
door is
moving.
unlocked.
Run!
We should keep going.
That's just creepy the way he went. Keep going. We convene with our allies. Get in my stasis field! Oh, okay. Ooh, chocolate mousse. 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 So,
This is odd.
Yeah.
You sound like you're in a Solanae lab, but we're in some place that looks like a prison. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what it is. And they've just had a breakout.
yes.
Whoever it was, they used our arrival as the distraction they needed to make their move. I'll keep looking for more information, but I hope the escapees are friendly.
Be careful, Commander.
A prison break? Maybe I should go back to the ship.
Stay where you are, Doc, otherwise I'm going to shoot you. Unless he has actually gone back to the ship now. That's just like highly annoying and frustrating if he has.
Neural parasites. This must be where the Vaadwaur were implanted with those mind-controlling bugs. Neural parasites. Just as I suspected. Did you know that several Starfleet officers were infected by these in the mid-2360s? The
Yes, I watched that
Enterprise
episode
logs
a
from
little
that
while
era
ago.
are fascinating reading if you ever have a few dozen hours to spare.
I'll take a look at them later, Doctor. Continue, please.
If Gaul and the infected Vaadwaur were communicating with this station, it stands to reason that this may be the facility where the bluegill implantation takes place. We should definitely investigate further. If we can find the implantation room, then I should be able to analyze their equipment and gather more information.
Sounds good to me. I'm up
I
for
don't
that.
believe it. The empirical evidence is right in front of me, but I'm actually having difficulty processing this information.
What is it?
This tech, this whole facility, it's Iconian. There are variations on the norm, of course, because of the Solanae and DLive influence, but I see distinct signs of their presence throughout the facility.
Iconians here too?
The Iconians, as we know them, rarely reveal themselves. The only known interaction with an Iconian in modern history took place on Kronos, when... Wait, you were there! I don't need to explain that situation again. As I was saying, the Iconians don't like to act directly. They use servitor races, like the DLive and the Solanae, to cause chaos in their name. And the neural parasites, they've bioengineered. Rather like the founders created the Jem'Hadar, but sophisticated enough to control another species, and with much less free will.
Parasites are
Parasites
Also,
are a weapon.
oops. What about the Vaadwaur? They were active before the Iconians revealed themselves.
When Voyager revived the Vaadwaur, their technology was outdated compared to what other powers in the Delta Quadrant had at that time. Even the Kazon outdid them. But now, Vaadwaur technology is cutting edge. The only way they could have advanced so far, so fast, was by allying themselves with someone else, with the Iconians. The Vaadwaur got their tech upgrades from them, but they also got the neural parasites. The parasites gave the Vaadwaur power, but they gave the Iconians control. They were ultimately the ones pulling the strings. This entire war has been against an enemy we didn't even see.
That's the information we needed to find. Let's meet up with Commander Duroc and then get off this station. I would love to. Where's the door? Oh, there's some doors. Am I missing something here? Oh! Too many things. There must be some missing. Ah, there we go. Right, thank you. Everybody run! Ooh.
Enemy targets on center. Shields losing power.
Oh, get hit. Ooh.
This is more like a factory than a laboratory.
Oh, listen to the disdain.
Some of this technology is ancient, but it's quite advanced.
Yeah, we can admire it later, Doc.
Shields losing power.
Oh. So I've taken some quick readings of the DLive. They're showing some of the same things of Parasite and Hans Vaadwaur, but they're fluctuating. The DLive will be facing in and out of invulnerability. We can beat them. We just have to pick the right moment. Attack the DLive with the blue effects. Alright. Can I just attack everybody? It might be just like quicker and easier.
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered.
But you knew that. where are we going now? Guessing there. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Back this way. Oh, he's immune because he's red. Fine, I'll just keep firing you. That's that one down. Alright, let's just concentrate fire on this guy.
I think we're catching up with the escapees, and they might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan in prisoner garb. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out. The prisoners are headed in your direction.
Understood. We'll be ready for him.
Yeah, maybe we should avoid any potential contact with the prisoner? I think I've seen enough combat for today.
It's your ass in gear, Doc. You're a Starfleet officer. Wow, that doesn't sound good. Wow.
Humans. Always showing
Empress
up when you
Sela.
least expect it.
We'll worry about that later. Well, yeah.
More Alachi. I don't think the Iconians want me to leave.
What are you doing here anyway? Oh, I'll ask that later. Ooh, section 31 lockbox. I've got any keys left to open these bad boys.
Their tenacity is almost admirable.
Admirable. Right, who else am I shooting? Well, that answers that one.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Looks like you could use a hand.
Oh, hey! I'm all about hands.
And now we have their leader's attention.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, I love that pain thing. It hurts so much. Alright, are they dead? Everyone's dead. Right. Oh, hey, come on. Oh, hello.
Sela! I should kill you where you stand. It would be justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
Calm down, Turok.
And if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
That could be very valuable information, Commander.
Fine, you interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Sela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic. Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
Agreed. You can take custody of her once we're done.
You and this Sela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Alright, Sealer. Talk.
Not so fast. You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control.
Romulan rebels?
You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best ally you have.
Talk. Then I'll decide what happens to you.
I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaadwaur.
The neuroparasites. Why do the Iconians use them here and not on the Tal Shiar?
Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned. This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaadwaur asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaadwaur had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Yeah. Alongside an alliance of the Romulan Republic and the Klingon Empire.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence. Or were the Vaadwaur that much of a threat to the Alpha Quadrant?
Actually, we're in the Delta Quadrant now.
That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first.
I do.
I'll answer what I can. You can believe what you want.
What is your relationship?
How important is that, really? I worked with the Iconians because, at the time, I thought it was the best thing for my people. After we lost the homeworld, we were scattered, starving. A shadow of what we once were. What were we supposed to do? Beg the Federation? Or the Klingons for scraps? Pathetic. The so-called Romulan Republic has made their way. But they did it at the cost of Romulan dignity.
Is dignity more important than survival?
We are not refugees. We are Romulan.
Yes.
We needed a strong leader to bind us together again, and I knew I could be that leader. The Iconians were a means to an end. They gave us strength at a time when we were at our weakest. Had I known what Hakiv, what he and the Iconians did to our world, perhaps I would not have made the same decision.
The Republic is thriving, you are in prison. You made the better choice.
Dwelling on the past is meaningless. I am here, and so are you. Today, our goals are aligned. We both want to stop the Iconian advance. You need me.
Fine. I have everything I want to touch.
I'll answer what I can. Hubris. The Iconians think they are the rulers of the galaxy. They thought so 200,000 years ago, when they were driven off their homeworld by the fire of 1,000 races allied against them. They think so now, when they look at us and see us as children stumbling in the dark. They do not see our strength, our willingness to fight. Use their hubris against them, and the Iconians will fall.
Good to know. Let's get off the
Will I be
station.
taken into your custody? Or will I be left to Tiara's tender mercies?
We have agreed in the spirit of cooperation. Commander Jarak will take custody. She's under strict orders to deliver you direct to Alliance Command. You will not be harmed.
Very well. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, do I?
The set. One to beam up. We're finished here. Sailors safe in the brig of the Lisette, although I think there are a lot of negotiations between the Republic and the Federation before we know what will happen to her. Until then, we should report our fighting side will Tuvok and Alliance Command. Yeah, we will.
We have Empress Sela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would get away with her heinous crimes against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made available to all the Alliance leaders for interrogation and debriefing.
Thank you very much.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I'd call a walk in the park. At least we know exactly how the Iconians were controlling the Vodwar, and you've certainly put a crimp in their plans. On the upside, as a photonic life form, I'm immune to any attempts at subversion by neural parasites. I'll see to the care of the captives we've rescued. In the meantime, it sounds like you and the Romulan Republic Command have a lot to talk about. Sela certainly has a story to tell, but should we believe all of it? I'll put a bug in Admiral Janeway's ear about the situation. That was a joke, by the way. You're going to be busy. Don't overdo... Oh, who am I kidding? Command officers never take their doctor's advice. Just remember that you're not in this alone. Good luck. I suspect things are starting to get interesting.
Ooh, interesting. Let's get out of here. I need to charge to the concession stand. I like that as a plan. Alright.
Sela and the Iconians? That I did not expect. It's a lot to take in. And while I'm sure the former Empress has some interesting stories to tell, I know the Romulan Republic will want her to answer for her crimes against her people. There will be some tricky back-channel negotiations before this all shakes out. I'll keep you posted as much as I can.
Thank you.
Hello. Would you have time?
Alright, let's get everybody back to wearing that stuff. Alright, I think we're looking good. Oh, so much I don't need here. Discard, discard. Oh, hang on, let's make sure all my guys have got proper shields. First off, let's make sure I've got proper shields. Yes! Let's get everyone. Level 12 shielding. Oh no, that's level 8. I don't want that. There we go. Observer's got 9. I have 11. I do. Alright. Discard that. Discard that. That's an engineering officer, so that's not me. Ooh. That looks interesting. Alright, let's discard. Discard. Get rid of stuff that I really am just not going to need right about now. I get rid of that bad boy. Alright. Ooh, we got keys. Alright, now where's that Sector 31 box? There it is. Dilithium mining claim. Oh, that's all about. We've got one key left. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's open this up. Hollow sweet disguise. Sweet. Mining claims. Genetic sequencer. Oh, I'm up for that. Right, where's my inventory? Oh my god, what have I got in here? Move all to inventory. Oh, that's better. Right. Universal approaching agony. Woo. That's a console. Do I have that already though? Yes, I do. I already have that. So, alright, we'll get rid of that. Don't need. Nah, let's keep it for a minute. Oh, we'll use that. And use that. And use that. some more research. Use. And begin the assignment. Do 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 be do be do be do do do. Alright, and use the assignment. Grab all of that. We've got quite a few bits and pieces here now, haven't we? Alright, let's go back into my inventory. What have we got? I don't. Ooh, what's this? Agony field generator. I already have one of those. I might sling those on. Torpedo weapon damage. I'll keep those just in case they come in handy for, you know, something. Ooh. Costumes. And limited edition. Let's just use all these. I don't know. God blimey. Amputation, here we are. Alright, hey, we're 13% of the way there. I'll just keep doing that. Do do do. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those. How are we looking? Ooh. That's a Kai Temple Defense Force. Ooh. So much. Alright, we'll sort that out later. Okay, alright, let's kick off some more duty officer stuff. Nothing there. Not too much. Alright, do that. Do that one. Go to files. EVA suit training. Assault weapons. Dude, got a lot of the assault weapons. I think I'm full. Perfect. How are we looking? Alright, we're looking good. Things are looking well. Alright. Dust to dust.
We have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaadwaur have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple, the place where they keep unconscious Vaadwaur stored. They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation?
I can. Kabali! Begin dust to dust. "34 years ago.
The breach is widening. I've got to close this now. Almost there. I just need a minute to...
I remember this episode.
Reach! I'm slipping. The Vaadwaur are making a new push into the system, and we could use your help. The Rhode Island is assisting the new Kabali flagship Samsar, but you know the Vaadwaur.
They're relentless.
Why are the Vardwar still attacking the Kabali?
Ask them if you can get one of them to have a reasonable discussion. Eldex has been less than cooperative since Gaul's death. We know he's leading the remaining Vardwar forces, and there's no signs that the neural parasites are still influencing them, which is the only good news. The Vardwar won't stop their assaults until the Kabali surrender the remaining stasis pods, but the Kabali government refuses to do so unless the Vardwar agree to peace talks. We're at an impasse.
Understood. I'm on my way. Oh! Oh, I've disappeared. Got him. Woo! Bioneural warhead just running around. I think that might have been from me.
One more group inbound. Brace yourselves.
Come on, swing around. Where are they? Guess they were going to appear any minute. There they are. Alright, everything seems to be as needed to be. Fighters, drone guardians, offensive community. Let's get in there. Let's help our allies. I wish I would do if they hadn't already battered them. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Come on, come on. Oh, I think that's enough. Oh, get wrecked. Oh my word! Absolute wrecked! Just fire everything at my ninja. That worked. Hail, Hanjon Jitanian.
Thank you for arriving so quickly. I'm still not sure what happened. All I know is that we lost contact with the temple, and several hours later a large Vardwar fleet attacked. However, I'm still not sure if the Vardwar have entered the temple. If they have, they may already be reactivating their soldiers in stasis. We're safe here, for now, but the battle on the ground continues. No one can enter the temple, and the Vardwar are seizing control of the surrounding area.
We need to take it back. Captain Kim, Hanjon Jitanian, the three of us are going in with an away team.
Sounds like a plan. I've located a safe area in the trenches for transport. My team and I will go down first and secure the area. See you there.
Will Voyager be coming to help us?
Voyager is currently on a high-priority operation in Vardwar-controlled space. Any comm chatter could give away their position. Whatever they're doing, Tuvok says it's important. But that's all I know.
Understood. Hunter Jatanian, can your team aid us on the ground? Thank you.
And I will join you.
Oh! Whoopsies. I got impatient with mashing A. Ah, it's raining. Typical.
The Kabali forces are spread thin, and the Vaadwaur are making a push toward the temple. If I may, I have a suggestion for our plan of attack.
Tell me your plan, Captain.
Hanshin Jatanian and his team will attack the outer area of the trenches, making their way to the temple. My away team will move to the opposite end of the trenches and support the remaining Kabali soldiers there. While they're holding their flanks, your team and I will push through the center and strike the Vaadwaur in the temple courtyard. Your thoughts?
Agreed. Hunter Jatanian, do you have any objections?
None. My team is eager to prove themselves. You and your allies have set quite an example for us to live up to. We'll support the forces at the other end of the trenches and then make our way to the temple. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet up with you before the final assault.
Very good. Let's move out. Oh, hey, go on, engineer.
The Romulans lost the point ahead. Help me push forward and retake it. We should prepare these turrets. More Vaadwaur will be coming.
Oh, it's a flamethrower turret. I'm all about that.
Here they come. Take out that drop pod. Clear here. Let's keep moving.
Faulty hollow disguise.
Let's take them down!
Gotcha. Give me fuel. Oh no, I'm on the floor.
Take out that Vaadwaur drop pod, and then keep moving. We're almost there.
We are. We're making our way through. We're making good progress. Everyone moving up the middle. Ooh. Anchon, where are you? Apparently I need to speak to you. Why are you all over there? Damn it.
Our scouts report that the temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vaadwaur attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push?
Sounds like there are other areas in the trenches that could use help.
There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well. However, I highly recommend you bring all of us in for your attack on the temple.
Everyone should assault
the temple. Are you sure you want all of us to attack the temple? There are other... Are you sure you want my team to leave you and Captain Kim to assault the temple?
Yes, Captain Kim and I will handle the forces ahead. Alright, there's a tank. Oh, why wouldn't there be a tank? Agony field! That one down. There's someone behind us. Woo!
The temple is secure, and the doors are still locked, which means the Vaadwaur didn't break in either. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of algorithm before. I'll have the door open in no time. After that, we can figure out what happened to the temple's security system. It shouldn't have done this.
Good. 100 titanium. Do you need support out there?
I don't deny that we'll need support. My team is one of the few still intact. Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However, the temple itself should be free of Vaadwaur. If I may suggest, perhaps only you and Captain Kim should enter, and your officers can stay here and help us hold the area.
Very well. Our away teams will help defend the temple while Captain Kim and I investigate inside. Don't worry, Captain. We'll hold this area while you're inside. You ready to go? Oh, we are indeed. Dude, we're on our way inside.
At least all the Vaadwaur here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to know why the Kabali lost control of their security systems.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
That's not right. According to these readings, the occupant of this pod was me? But the name on it is Ket. Must be a computer glitch. Could be a symptom of a bigger problem, but whoever was in this pod is gone now. Looks like it was open before the problem started. Hold on. I'll access the temple security footage. Maybe that can show us something.
Let's see what's in the footage.
That's me. But from over 30 years ago. What in the world?
Stay back! Are you with the Vidians? What do you want from me?
Ketan, you have to calm down. My name is DLive. I'm here to help you.
That's not my name! Where am I? Where is Voyager? I need to contact my ship.
Wait! Come back!
DLive. And me? Hold on. There's more security footage. This is the last thing that was recorded.
Voyager, this is Ensign Harry Kim. If you get this message, I'm in an unknown alien prison. I've escaped my captors and I'm looking for a way out. I'll send another message with my coordinates as soon as I can. Come find me.
That was me. From over 30 years ago, in my old Voyager uniform. And they're turning him, into a Kabali. They knew. This whole time I've been here, they knew. And Lindsay, DLive, she knew. I know I've had a difficult time accepting the Kabali, but they keep too many secrets. They should have told me. Told us about this.
Wait a second, how?
A lot of strange things happened on Voyager's trip through the Delta Quadrant. During our second year here, the ship and everyone on it were duplicated. It was a freak accident. An encounter with a subspace divergence field we still can't completely explain. But two Voyagers sharing the same point in space-time, it was a recipe for disaster. We tried to cooperate, to find some way to save both ships, but...
But you couldn't.
I'm from the duplicate ship. Captain Janeway sacrificed it so one Voyager could survive. The other, Harry, was killed in a hull breach before that happened. Captain Janeway sent me and Ensign Wildman's baby to his Voyager before she self-destructed our ship. It made sense at the time. I'm Harry Kim. I have all my memories, my knowledge, same as him. We were exactly alike in every way. Except one of us got to keep living, and the other one didn't.
And now that's changed.
It's changed, all right. Best I can guess is that a Kabali ship must have found his body floating in space. It's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot, but Lindsay might have remembered our coordinates when we were duplicated and known where to start looking. They must have spent decades reconstructing him and putting him through their rebirth process. I don't know whether to be impressed or horrified. I think I'll go with both.
So you're not the real Harry Kim?
If you want to get technical, Harry and I are the same person. We have the same memories, the same knowledge. We both hate the cold, and we love music, and we both like mushrooms and onions on pizza. And we share a soul, I guess you could say, if you go for that sort of thing. Quantum duplication is a difficult thing to summarize. It's only happened a few times. I don't even understand it, and I wouldn't be alive without it.
Will you be able to complete our mission?
I'll be okay. A little shaken up, but Captain Janeway once told me, we're Starfleet officers. Weird is what we do. And this certainly applies.
So what's your opinion of the situation?
From what we saw on the security footage, it looks like the other me has taken control of the entire base. That's not too surprising. Not only does he have all the knowledge of a Starfleet officer, the rebirth process transformed his brain. The Kabali's 6-lobed brains give them natural abilities in mathematics, physics, wave phenomena, everything he'd need to know to do this. He's still wearing his comm badge, though. I can tap into him. You should try talking to him first. Try to calm him down and convince him to surrender.
Don't you want to talk to him?
Not yet. He's already scared and confused. Seeing me before he gets his bearings, it will just make things worse.
Agreed. I'll talk to him.
Starfleet! Wait, I don't recognize you. You're not from Voyager? And your uniform? This is a trick. I don't know who you really are, but stay away from me. I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to get back to my ship. You can tell whoever you're working for that Captain Janeway's coming back for me. She won't leave anyone behind.
Harry, we're here to help. This isn't a trick.
He's severed the comm link, but I've got a lock on his coordinates. He's deep in the base, down in the old Vaudouar tunnels that even the Kabali don't enter very often. And he's locked down all the main corridors that lead to his location. There's a way, though. There's emergency climbing equipment here. The Kabali put it in a few months ago in case they lost power during the Vaudouar attacks. We could use it to cross the chasm and get closer to where he is.
What will you be doing?
I'll be right behind you. But it's time to see if I can talk some sense into the other me. He wants to contact Voyager, but if he does, he'll reveal their position. Unless we stop him, Harry either ruins Voyager's mission and possibly gets them killed or captured, or he finds a ship, sets a course for their coordinates, and gets blasted by the Vaudouar.
Why can't we just use the transporter?
Good idea. Kim to Rhode Island. We need an emergency transport to... Kim to Rhode Island. Can you hear me? Kim to Chitanian. Kim to...
I can't get through to my ship either.
He's locked out external comms. Probably wants to stop anyone left in here from calling for help. I'm afraid the zip lines are the only option. Unless you can fly.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side of the chasm. Guess who's ziplining it? Woohoo!
I know you're confused, but you have to trust us.
What is this? Another me? You expect me to to trust a shapeshifter?
Let's get in there.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Where's
The
the door?
circuits are completely fried. Let's find another door.
Aha! There it is. Open sesame.
He's trying to override it again. Give me a second.
Oh, hello. That's a lot of electrical bolts. Captain, hurry up.
Let's keep going.
Thank you very much. Ooh.
Huh. It looks like he's modified the empty stasis pods to send out bursts of electricity. Tricky. I might be able to slow it down from here, but we can't stop what he's done without access to the main console, which is on the other side of the room. I'll stay here and do what I can to delay the bursts, but you'll have to get past them to shut them down.
Stay here. I'll get to the console and shut
Now,
this down.
Let's see. Got it. You'll need to move through when they're in their
Who are you? Why do you keep trying to stop me getting back to my ship?
I'm
Damn it!
you. Harry, this isn't going to be easy to explain.
Liar! You can't be me!
Liar!
I'm your quantum dupe. Remember the power failures? The
Ow.
proton bursts? There were 2 Voyagers.
2 Voyagers? Yeah, right. How would that happen?
It was the spatial scission. Think, Harry. You know it's theoretically possible.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why I'm here, or why you don't want me to get back to Voyager.
It's been 32 years, Harry. You died.
I don't feel dead.
I don't feel dead.
The Kabali brought you back. But to do so, they had to change your DNA. Make you Kabali.
Liar! You can't just change someone like that. It's not possible.
Woo! That was close.
I didn't think it was possible either. But it is.
Finish the electric challenge in less than 2 minutes. Hope!
Good work. We should keep moving.
Oh, we're moving, alright.
Harry!
Jetlaya, are you okay? How did... General Cunell said there wouldn't be any more secrets.
I'm okay. Harry, I didn't know they'd send you.
How long did you know?
Harry, I don't think this is the time.
It is.
How long did you know?
I didn't know when I was on Voyager, if that's what you're asking. We need to stop Ketten. He locked the rest of my team away. They're safe, but trapped. We're the only
I love the fact
ones
that
who
I'm
can
just
help
stood
him.
there while this argument's going on. It's like, yeah. Alright, Jetlire.
We need to move fast. Ketten's not in his right mind. The rebirth process can be difficult under the best conditions, and I don't know. Maybe humans resist the process more than other species. It took me a long time to accept what I was.
And he's having the same problem.
Yes, he doesn't know what happened. I tried to tell him, but
He still thinks it's 32 years ago, Voyager is lost in the Delta Quadrant, and we're in league with the Vidians. He's desperate to get home. When Ketten started tampering with the security devices, he tripped an alert that was sent to the Vaadwaur. They think their soldiers are waking up, which is why they're so desperate to get inside. He's putting us all at risk. We need to help him.
We'll do all we can.
Action item 238. Resurrect your best friend and give him a second chance for a long life. It's not working out so well, is it?
He's trying to contact Voyager. Is that possible from here?
I'm not familiar with everything in this area. We rarely go down this deep. There are still Vaadwaur traps here that make exploration dangerous. However, as far as we understand, this facility was intended as a final shelter for the Vaadwaur. It would make sense that they would have had a way to contact the outside world. But if Ketten finds a communication device and uses it to contact Voyager, the Vaadwaur will hear his message too.
What's your analysis, Captain Kim?
Ketten is a danger to himself and to Voyager. If he succeeds in this gambit and contacts Voyager, he'll draw every Vaadwaur in the sector to their coordinates. I can't allow that. We have to stop him. He's putting Tuvok and his crew in danger.
Then we need to save them both. Harry!
Just let me get back to Voyager.
No, it's not possible. Can't do that.
It looks like this used to be a server room of sorts. But it's not like one I've seen before. All this is computer storage. And it's massive. 900-year-old Vaadwaur technology. It's a lot different from anything we have back home. And he's using this to completely block us out. Terrific. There doesn't seem to be a way around this.
Can you lower whatever these things are?
I'm sure Jedliah and I can figure out something, given enough time. But if I was on the other side of this, and I am, I'd be trying to stop anyone from moving these. There has to be some sort of reset command. But with our luck, it's on the far side of the maze. Jedliah and I will keep Ketten from blocking you in. But you'll need to get through this and reset the servers so they return to their start position.
Great. You keep working on it. I'll start trying to find a way through.
Think I can make you a door? Wait here. You're good to go. I'll monitor the area from here.
I'm sorry this is how we had to meet again, Harry.
That makes two of us. You should have told me.
And if we had, what would you have done?
I don't know. But I had the right to know you had a copy of me in cold storage.
Are you saying he doesn't have the right to rebirth?
I don't know. This is all a lot to take in at once.
From Overseer Tani, I see that the healers want to set aside 12% of our parts for educators. That seems excessive. All those who will survive have valuable skills to teach. It will be necessary to have people whose sole target is instruction of the young. Cut the educator quotas down to 3.5%. The remainder of these parts.
I have a good idea. Confused, angry, isolated.
Oh, hey.
Finally, I found someone. I got separated from everyone when all the craziness started, and I was trying to find my way to a comm panel to call for help when this maze just rose up around me. Now I have no idea what to do.
He understood the risks, and he
I'll do what I can to help
Thank you. And I know this is a terrible way to meet a potential captain, but do you have any places available on board your ship?
Think about the man you
General
were.
Cunell is planning
There's lots of
exchange
discussions
program,
going on here.
And I'm one of the first recruits. We want to learn from the Alliance, as well as
Joining
thank you for
Starfleet
all you've
comes
done
with
for our
certain
world.
duties.
I'd be
I
honored if
understood
you
that
allow me to
then,
join your crew.
and I do now.
As soon as I find my way out of here, of course.
Starfleet would be honored to have a Kabali on the brisk.
I seem to remember a kid who was as scared as I was. All we wanted was to get home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
I was scared back then. I missed my family. But I did what I had to do to get back to them.
You got back home, Harry. You did what you had to do. Ketten didn't get that chance.
And I'm sorry for him. But is this better?
Ah, I missed one out.
He has a new life. Ketten can be anything or go anywhere he wants now.
As a Kabali, he's not who he was anymore.
I'm just gonna get rid of everybody.
And is that a worse option than being dead?
Join.
No, of course not. But I should have been able to choose.
Why? He's your duplicate, Harry, but he's not you.
Oh. Alright, that's that done.
I know what he would want.
Do ya? Because you can't even convince Ketten to drop this maze and talk to you.
When you put it that way, maybe we are different. He's being so stubborn.
He's you, but he's Ketten too. And he's allowed to be both.
Both. Oh, hey, I'm at the top here. Oh, hello. Where am I going now? Damn it, I thought I was making progress. Alright.
Thought you could handle all my tricks, old man. We're working on it, kid. Take all the time you need.
Oh, don't you worry. We will. No, let's fudge out the pods. We're beating up for men and women or in the age of 15 cycles.
This easier. Drop the maze.
When we most create new society, we need more soldiers. These young people can be trained to continue to fight against our enemies. We will rise and survive from the ashes and conquer our enemies.
Why? So you can lie to me again?
I'm not lying to you. I know it's a lot to take in, but...
Don't treat me like a child. If you're not lying, then you stole my life.
Yeah, semantics.
It was my life too. I didn't steal anything.
That's great. So you get to do and be everything I wanted, and I get stuck in a pod?
My life hasn't exactly been everything I always wanted. Getting home wasn't easy.
But you got home.
But you did get home. I didn't.
I understand how you feel, but I cannot change what happened.
So...
And if you could, you'd what? Trade places with me?
Seem to be going backwards.
I can't do that. All I can do is try to help you now.
Now...
Stop lying to me. You don't want to help me.
Yeah, I really kind of do. Can you, like, lower the shield? That'd be great. Lower this
You
maze.
know that's not true.
Maybe. Maybe I do. Doesn't change anything.
Changes everything if I want to help.
It could. Drop the maze. Let us talk to you.
I think I marked this dead end for a reason, didn't I?
I'm not ready for that. Not yet.
Alright, okay. Well, you take your time. I'm just going to run around here a bit more.
I'm so sorry about what happened to you. But all this is just making it worse.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, maybe it is. Just, you know, go with that thought. Go with that
so
thought.
Let us help you.
The only thing I want is to get back to Voyager. I'll figure all this out once I'm home.
Damn it, come on. Aha! Did it! Well, that was interesting. Don't tell me we're going to do another maze.
It's not working. But if I do this, maybe I can buy some time.
More mazes.
We have him. Ket, cornered. Without those platforms, though, we have no way to reach him. It's insane. He's manipulating these old defense systems like he's in a Captain Proton Hollow.
I need you and Jetlag to figure out how to get these platforms operational again.
We have command codes that allow us to interface with the older Vaadwaur technology. We've never seen the need to replace systems that still work. But it looks like Ketten has made some modifications. I'll need to override his changes. The best I can do right now is to expose the central power cores behind each platform.
To start, Captain Kim, do you have anything else to work with?
Yes, it does. Ketten will be monitoring for any changes in the platform's functionality. But I can modify the central power cores to react to energy weapons. If you shoot the cores, you'll be able to power up the platforms and force them open. But you'll only have a short window before he resets them. If we want to do this, Jetlag and I will stay here to keep trying to seize control of the network back from Ketten. And there's still that matter of the field protecting him.
I'm open to suggestions, Captain.
When the Kabali first found this room, the old Vaadwaur EPS systems were too degraded to handle all the power. They installed regulators throughout the area as a stopgap measure until they could replace the conduits. Basically, it meant that even if one conduit failed, the network would stay active. Those regulators are still in place, and we can use them to get to Ketten.
What's your plan?
Jetlag has command codes we can use to overload the regulators. The chain overload will generate a wave of power that will build until it overloads the generators Ketten is using to maintain the field protecting him. Get these codes into 4 of the consoles and it will short out the field. Once he's distracted, Jetlag and I can reset the platforms to their normal state.
Anything else I need to know?
One last thing. Jetlag and I can run this program 3 different ways. The one that would buy you the most time before the platforms are reduced also takes the most of our attention. There's also a balanced option, or, if you don't like either of those, I can spend most of my time trying to counter Ketten's plans. What do you want us to do? Whatever we choose will determine how difficult it will be for you going forward.
Better safe than sorry. Focus all your efforts on this program.
Are you certain you want us to focus our efforts on keeping the platforms operational? This will give you about 8 seconds after you activate the platforms before Ketten deactivates them.
I'm
Give
certain.
us a few more seconds. The cores are exposed. It's your move now.
What are you doing? Are those command codes? Oh, interesting.
He's trying to access data on the new flagship. I'll keep an eye on him.
Don't know what set Sparky off tonight. Oh, I am running around.
That's it. Keep giving me the codes.
Whatever you're thinking of trying, don't. We're almost there.
You keep saying that, but I'm still here.
Stand down before this gets any worse.
Worse? How can it get worse?
Oh no.
I don't want anyone to get hurt.
That was bad. How did I end up here?
And I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want my life back.
Don't do anything you're going to regret.
Whew, that was close.
You're too late. I'm getting back to Voyager, no matter what.
Said that without even moving his lips.
This is bad. Ketan used Jadlaya's command codes to access the Kabali flagship in orbit and transport himself to the bridge. Not only that, but he has Voyager's coordinates. If he goes there, the Vaadwaur will see it as an act of war. We'll lose Ketan, the Kabali flagship, and probably Voyager too.
He won't stand a chance against the Vaadwaur, not alone.
Exactly. We have to stop that ship.
Agreed. I'll return to the Brisk. You should get back to the Rhode Island.
I'm coming too. I helped find Ketan's body. I've watched over him during the rebirth process. It's my responsibility to help him now. Please, you must let me do this. I need to fix the mistakes I've made.
Very well. Go with Captain Kim. I'll be on the Brisk. Sir, the Kabali factory design weapons and powering engines. What are your orders? Transport me directly to the bridge. We're going after that ship.
I told you to stay away! Why won't you listen? I'm going to find Voyager, and I won't let you stop me. I can arm this ship. Don't make me do it. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if you keep trying to stop me from getting back to Voyager.
Voyager is in enemy territory. If you go there, you will die.
You're not giving me a choice. Computer, arm all weapons and fire.
Fine.
What was that? Like a disruption beam. He scrambled all of our systems for a second or two and then went to warp. This is not good. He set a course for Voyager. His warp drive's damaged, though. He's only going warp 6, and I don't think he can push the engines any harder. Not without an engineering team.
I know we can catch him. Then we just have to convince him to stop.
Setting up a suit course.
Give me one good reason why I can't contact Voyager. They're not on any secret mission in enemy territory. I found them. They're in something called Krenim space. I don't even know who the Krenim are. Voyager is trying to get home. Just like me.
Harry, it's been 32 years. Tuvok commands Voyager now. A lot has happened and Voyager's on a secret mission. If you expose them, they could all die.
Quit trying to confuse me. I know what year it is. I know who my captain is.
Look at the ship's logs. I'm not lying to you.
Ketten's not responding to hails. But I think if I use the deflector dish to emit a pulse-tachyon beam, I can disrupt his engines and force him out of warp. But he's going to be expecting something like that, which is why I'll distract him with a bit of a light show while you send the real thing from your ship.
Start your distraction. We're working for your deflector dish.
He's out of warp and arming weapons. Get ready.
Oh, get wrecked!
I'm sending you the transporter coordinates for the Samsar's bridge.
Oh, that worked. Is that an Hirogen?
Prey,
Oh,
you are in Hirogen space, and that is an interesting ship. A new Kabali battleship. We have heard rumors about the corpse collectors and their new toys. But this is Hirogen space. Leave now and leave the ship as a trophy. We will see how well it performs in a hunt.
The ship is disabled. The hunt will not please you.
Perhaps. But wounded prey can be amusing as well. Or maybe I'll strip it and display its bones as a warning to intruders.
You leave me no choice. Red alert. Yes, we're defending you. Funny that, isn't it?
Of course we are,
Oh.
The ship is disabled. Sensors are showing the repair teams are trapped in several rooms on board, but they are otherwise unharmed. Ketten's on the bridge alone. If I could talk to him, maybe I could convince him to come back home. There's no one who understands all he's going through like I do.
And if he doesn't want to join the Kabali?
Ketten's already been reborn. He is Kobali. If he doesn't come with us, he'll be alone. Whatever memories he has of his old life will continue to fracture and fade. Who's going to take him then? Would you? Does he belong back on Earth? A world he won't even remember? We're his family. We'll accept him no matter what.
He'll go wherever he chooses. It is his decision to make, not yours.
And that will be his decision to make. My father found me when I was lost and confused and trying to fit into a life on Voyager that wasn't mine anymore. He helped me understand what it is to be Kabali. I'm going to try to do that for Ketten. we're monsters, but we're not. We love him so much. We wanted him to be a part of our lives.
I understand. Let's go to the bridge and talk to him.
I'm going to. I have to see Kenton face to face. It's time to talk this out.
One to transport. I wonder how this is going to go.
Maybe you should talk to him first. Try to calm him down. He's not in the mood to listen to Harry or me.
I'll do what I can.
Why are you trying so hard to keep me from getting home? I need to... I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Why do I look like this? Like them?
They're called Kobali, and you're becoming Kobali too. Did you see the date on the ship's logs?
I saw the star date. What happened? How do I get back to Voyager? To my time? How do I get back to my life?
Harry, you died 32 years ago. The Kobali revived you, but you will be Kobali. There's no going back.
I died? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? You're taking my memories from me. I won't forget. I can't forget Voyager. I cannot forget my friends.
Even if you do lose your memories, your friends will never forget you, but Voyager is part of your old life.
Kenton, you have to stop this. If you contact Voyager, I'm done listening to you. I just want to go home. I want my life back. The life you stole from me.
I understand. I wanted to be Ensign Lindsay Ballard. I loved my life, my friends, you. And then I died, and that life was gone. I tried to get it back, but I would have been living a lie.
So I should just give up who I am?
No, I'm saying that life ended. But now you have a chance to live a new one. I'm gonna be with you every step of the way. Action item 478. Help my best friend own the day. Every day.
Even with everything I've done.
Forgiven. We don't hold grudges against family.
I can't tell you what to do, Ken. But the Kobali will be there for you. And I'll do whatever I can to help. Would you tell me what happened? Voyager, and how you got home. About Mom and Dad and Libby. I think I want to know. Of course I can.
We did get home. I don't know whatever happened to Kim and Libby, actually. You never sort of find out. But then again, you never don't find out about any of them.
Thank you for your help. Kenton's going to have a new life with us. A long and happy one where he can be whoever he wants to be. My people have been outsiders for so long. The other species don't understand us or what we have to do to survive. We want to reach out to them. Be a part of the Quadrant again.
And if Ken decides he wants to explore the Quadrant again?
If Kenton decides he wants to leave Kobali Prime at some point, that's his choice. He can even rejoin Starfleet. But we will always be his family.
Fair enough. Captain Kim?
I'm happy for Kenton. He gets a second chance at life. A different one than what he had planned, but That's the way life is. When I graduated from the academy, I never thought I'd spend 7 years lost in the Delta Quadrant. Didn't think it would take me as long as it did to get my own command. Didn't think Lindsay and I would never... That's all in the past now. And it's made me the man I am today. Just like Ketten will be the man he's supposed to be.
Glad you see it that way, Harry.
I'm not letting the Kabali completely off the hook, though. Cunell told me there wouldn't be any more secrets, and then they kept this from me. If the Kabali want to be a part of the Delta Quadrant community, they need to be more forthcoming about who they're adding to their families. These men and women aren't getting a choice. Maybe rebirth is a gift, but it's a gift people should have the right to reject.
It's not a gift if you don't have the right to reject it. Agreed. Good luck, Captain Kim. Hey, Captain Kim.
Ketten has been sent back to Kabali Prime to finish the process of rebirth. In the meantime, the Kabali have agreed to make their list of currently held bodies public knowledge. Anyone who wishes for their dead not to be turned into Kabali will have the body returned to them. Thank you for all your help with this. This was very personal for me to deal with.
I bet it
I'm glad
was.
I had someone like you at my side to help me through it.
Beam, Kabali. Ooh. Nah, I just upgraded that. Oh, we'll have hyper impulse engines though. Or deflector. Oh, deflector array. Alright, let's put my ship back together. Which one did I have? There it is. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Oh, we are building quite an impressive array. I personally think. Have I got any keys left? Don't think I have I? Nah, got a couple of things. Alright, let's give that some more. Give that to Flores. I do like giving Flores most of the stuff. Alright. Alright guys, that is it for me. I will be back Sunday morning. I'm going to do some Ranger games. First off, I'm going to be playing cricket because England made the Cricket World Cup final earlier by beating Australia. Yes, get in, boys. So I'm going to play out the final between England and New Zealand myself. Ahead of the actual match. Then I'm probably going to be just doing some random achievement stuff. Something like Deus Ex, might do some Forza Horizon, just, you know, get some achievements that I need. And then Sunday evening will be Formula 1. Either it's going to be the league that I'm a member of, I'm just waiting for the details to come through regarding whether that's actually going to start, or it'll be a season career race. So you guys take care. I love you all. I'll see you Sunday. Take care, guys.